viewers, welcome back to an episode of Boston Boys with me, Benji, the Boston Boy. It all works. It all links. It's good. Now, since we last met viewers, lots of matches have been played. I thought we'd try and progress this season on a little bit, as we've had quite a few games close together, and I was in the groove of playing yesterday, trying to figure out how to win football matches. It's not as easy as it looks. So, last time we met then, it was a while ago. It was the 3-0 defeat to Coventry, and as I said, we've played a fair amount since then. And I guess the only way to describe it is that we're still 12th in the Vanarama National, viewers. Yeah, that's right. Out of the FA Trophy as well, that's been disappointing. And a mixture of wins, losses and draws. It's the Boston Boys. That's what we do. Variety is the spice of life, viewers. That's what we're trying to do here. I don't want anyone to come to a game thinking they know what's going to happen. Absolutely not. I want them to come, be a little bit confused, and still have a fun time. But the big bit of news, and you might have seen his name then, is Jaden Phillips comes in. The 18-year-old on loan from Leyton Orient has already got 4 goals in 8 games. I've basically put him in because he's very, very fast, and he fits into our new system. Another new system. The thing is, when you talk about the new system, and then you can see here that it's not going brilliantly well, we probably shouldn't trust the new system. So this is the new system, and if you've been following a few of the other series, you'll know that this system has been used by me a few times before, but it's a little variation on what we've got, because we can't be amazing in this system. It's worth noting. We don't really have the players to play this system perfectly, but we're doing our very best. Whitley remains in goal, Minivan at right back, Cantor at left back, Pennell and Statham in the middle, both as ball playing defenders. That could be a risk. So far, they're learning. They're all learning. In February, we're learning. Comley as the deep line playmaker. Of course, I would rather play Kieran Taylor, but he's suspended for today, so he won't play this first game. Jones and Smith both get to play in the middle. Got to have those two in the same team together. Edwards on the right, normally up front, but has moved over to the right hand side. Slew's come back into the lineup because I just think that wingers operate slightly better on this game than playing players behind strikers that don't do anything. And then Phillips is going to go up top through the middle. We've got much to a wide formation. We try and keep it quite narrow though, so just basically penetrate this area. Don't worry too much about the wide areas. Let the fullbacks deal with that, and let's see how we get on. If it works, great. If it doesn't, disaster. So today then, Braintree is going to be our first game coming up, and then Blythe just after that. Both sides above us in the league table. We're on 40 points, 8 points off the playoff places. So a couple of wins today wouldn't go amiss, but I've never said that, and then we've had a couple of wins. So just a couple of draws, maybe. Mixing it up, spicing it up. All right then, let's see. I always go, all right then, like I'm so ready. And then after 5 minutes, they score, and it's just panic, blind panic. It's like we get a puncher. That's what it's like. It's it's because you're riding your bike, you're having a lovely time, tring, your bell's going off, and then all of a sudden, what's that? Oh God, ruin the whole journey. And I feel like an early goal for opposition teams ruins the whole journey. Right, away at Braintree then, we're 12th. They are not 12th, they're 9th. So, look, both inconsistent. We love each other. They've won both games we've played, though. So, a little bit of revenge for us today, hopefully. Matthew Smith has passed a late fitness test, so he's definitely going to play for us. And you'll note as well that we're playing someone in the deep line playmaker, Conley, in the deep line playmaker role. He's not a natural there. He doesn't love it there. But again, attributes over anything else at this point in the non-league. They've got a 4-4-2. That's original. Okay, Boston. Can we find a bit of form? We won our last game. Let's see if we can back that up with another win against two sides that are just above us in the league table. Again, we've said it before, are we playoff contenders or playoff pretenders? As Phillips goes through, it's a beautiful start for Jaden Phillips. He's the new king here. And suddenly he's on loan from a team, so he's not even our player. But we're 1-0 up already, gang. We're not messing about today. Edwards, in that wider area, plays a beautiful ball over the top. And because of his pace, he gets away from defenders, which we've not really had in this series so far. Beasley with a measly save, and it's 1-0. I was more proud of that than I should have been. I don't know. Just where does the quick wit come from, viewers? My father will probably be taking the credit, I imagine, which annoys me more. Free kick, though, to Braintree, and, just wide. Now, we're trying to play a slow, considered possession-based style. Ball-playing defenders, commonly on the deep line playmaker role, just dictating things. I've played this system a few times, as mentioned before, but only at the higher levels. I've not really implemented this down at the non-league. And if I can get us playing, what are we doing? Playing nice possession football in this division, then this is going to be quite something, because I know how this system operates. So after sort of a year and a half of going through 14 different systems, none of which working successfully. Smith, by the way, ball through to Phillips, on for 2. Oh my, yes, this. Jaden Phillips with his 6th goal, Matthew Smith assisting, 22 minutes gone, we're on fire. Smith just sort of lays it on a plate here for Phillips. So again, the pace of Phillips gets him through. Someone with sort of 10 acceleration, maybe 10 pace, won't always get there, but Phillips with his 14 on either side will always make it. You love to see it. We all love to see it. Now, Cantrell's got a bit of an injury, so we'll keep an eye on that, as another highlight may well be coming our way as we get under that. Cantrell's on it, and just nice, slow, calm possession, looking for the run of Phillips as, well, that one wasn't so good, but it puts pressure on, and Edwards now picks it up as he cuts inside, finds Phillips, the run of Smith just to his side. Smith, is he going to go for goal? Oh, he's hit the post. Good stuff from us, though. Every time we're having shots, it's a good opportunity. That's key. Comley with a free kick. Oh, that's gone close as well. I've tried this in a few games. You saw before, we lost a couple. I think we might have drew one in there as well. We won our last one, and now we're winning this one, so it clearly works from now on. All right, 2-0. Looking good, looking confident, feeling good as we continue on. Very happy the way things are going. We've never beaten Braintree, so this is a big moment for me. Free kick to Braintree now, though. As they put it in, it's cleared away, but Borg is going to give it back to the man who put the free kick in, and it's offside. Christian Jolly has been ruled out. How far off was he? It didn't look very off at all to me. We'll look again. We get to see these fancy lines as it's played in. Well, you can see there's 4 players offside, and my eyesight's not working as well as I'd hoped. Free kick to us. Jones puts it in towards Edwards at the back post, across to Phillips for a hat-trick. He's got a hat-trick. This is the first time you've seen him, and he's performed magnificently well. 51 minutes gone. Jaden Phillips with another goal. You've got to love it, folks. I mean, it's put across. It's just sort of, I mean, the defender has missed the header there, but we've popped it in. 3-0, what a man. And that's 7 goals for him now in a Boston shirt. He's only been here for about less than 10 games as Braintree equalised. Clean sheets, we don't, not dealing with them. That's next season. Hopefully that's not the sign of a comeback. Canshaw, by the way, on this injury situation, we're going to get him off. Oxlade-Chamberlain's going to come in and just fill in at left back. He fills in. That's basically his job. But with the way things are going, I'm not going to change too little else. Hopefully it doesn't affect too much, as Oxlade-Chamberlain's going to have a strike from there, is he? That was ambitious. Right, about 10 minutes to go. There's an option for us here to make another change and keep things fresh, but at this point, I don't feel like there's any need to, as Braintree potentially have a chance to get a second in the game. Slew, though, we're going to have to see a little bit more from him, perhaps, as Phillips now, the pace of him. Can he get away from his men? He can. Plays it back to Smith, who's on for a goal here. 4-1 winners. End the game. This is magnificent. And this is good for the goal difference. Our goal difference is rarely good. We're not going to watch it again. We've enjoyed it. We've had too many goals, if anything. You're sick of the goals. Slew plays it across to Edwards, who's not got himself a goal. I'll take that back. Got himself a goal there. We all knew that was going to happen. Pennell throws it to Phillips, who knocks it down for Slew. And then the ball from Slew here, by the way, is majestic. 2 wingers combined. And this volley from Edwards, goodness me. You could see that in the Premier League. I don't necessarily think he'll be there if we ever get there, but you never know. I don't know what the objective at the end of this series is. Of course, getting to sort of the glory aspects of football, the top end, trophies every single game almost. But getting out of this division will be just as good as we win this one 5-1. 5-1. I mean, bring it on. Who's next? Blythe. Come on then, Blythe. Let's have it. Blythe Spartans. They're a playoff contender. That's where we want to be. And I'm a bit annoyed because I fancied a couple of draws in this game, but it's not happened. Cantrell's out for a couple of days, so I'll be fully fit for the Blythe game, which I'll see you for in a week's time. If any news happens, I'll be the first to let you know. Oh, hello everyone. So we've got a player called Billy Beard. I've just noticed him straight away. We've just had our Regen Day earlier than I expected. I thought it was a little bit later on. I thought it was usually in March, but no, season 1, the end of February. Apparently, we've got a golden generation have arrived, viewers. I'm sitting here watching highlights of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain scoring against Manchester City this time last year, and what would you know? Here it is. All right, let's take a look at this first. 3 pretty good ones. Right, okay, we've got Sean Elvidge, Josh Carline, or Carlin, whatever you prefer, and then we've got Brian Little as well. Right, let's go through them all. We've got a midfielder, an attacking midfielder, and a striker. Right, let's work our way up, I guess. Brian Little's the first one then. Wow, what a striker this is. Unbelievable. 4 finishing, 5 composure, 6 off the ball. And why has he been allowed to be a striker? All right, golden generation, remember, viewers, this is. You can imagine what the other generations are like. It's an insult to them. The next one then, Josh Carline. He's actually not too bad. He should probably be a striker. More so. Shadow striker, though. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. We'll make him as good as we possibly can. I think that's what we should probably attempt. And then finally, Sean Elvidge, who, for a central midfielder, actually, is pretty good. He's not too bad at all. Right, well, that's positive. Decent first touch, decent passing ability. Has got a lot to work on, as you'd probably expect. But, yeah, that one's not too bad. All right, yeah. Good. Chuffed. Happy. I'm not going to play anything against Blythe, obviously. That'd be daft. What on earth is this? Hold the phone. Consortium plan Pilgrim takeover. Goodness me. We could be taken over by a consortium of investors, possibly involving a former footballer. No name. We don't know who that could be. A spokesman for the group has revealed that it is within weeks of approaching Chairman David Newton with an offer. Oh my word. What is going on here? New generation, the golden generation, never mind that, new owners are coming in. It's all changed here, viewers. I don't know what's going on this episode. I feel somewhat fortunate to have decided to do these two games, and we've been inundated with news. Alright, Blythe to come then. In terms of team selection wise, I'm obliged to keep it almost exactly the same. Kean Taylor's definitely going to come onto the bench though for Aaron Williams, as he may well come on in this deep line playmaker role at some point. But you've got to say, as I mentioned it before, Conley's decent in there. Very good passing ability, vision, work rate solid too, okay tackling. Like, I just think, although he's not a natural there, he's got, as I said before, a lot of the nice attributes for that particular place. So we'll leave him in there. Blythe coming up. We're at home at the Community Stadium. Let's get it. New owners, golden generation. What next? All right, come on, lads. Show them what you can do. Keep this run going. Let's give them a bit more as well. Let's stick it up them in a nice way, in a sort of G-up sort of way. All right, then. Here we go. Let's make this picture a little bigger so we can see it with all our eyes. As a win today will put us on 46 points, and we won't be that far away. Blythe in 7th as well. That's the position we're currently aiming for. I know there's quite a few playoff spots, as Conley has got a free kick here. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Phillips is under it, and it's cleared away. There are 6 playoff positions available to us, but I think we should just aim for that bottom one. I think the chances of us getting another one, probably unlikely. Another set piece for us here, by the way. Conley plays it in. It's not cleared. Oh, well, it has been cleared. Minivan's got it. He's not yet on the score sheet as it's played towards Edwards. Ball played all the way across, no cleared. And now Rivers brings it away. And maybe a chance for Blythe to counter the away side here. Looking to do some damage as Maguire's find his way through. Oh, Whitley with a lovely save. Not only did he save it, he palmed it clear of any danger. Just as goalkeepers should. All right, another Boston attack potentially in the offing here is Smith. Finds Slew as those two combine over on that side. Cantrell whips the ball into the back post. Edwards is there. It's shot on goal. Oh, it's saved, but put back in by Edwards. Jameson with an almighty error. His 12th goal of the season, even from a wide position. Edwards is doing the business. It's Boston 1, Blythe 0, and the Boston fans, the Bostonians behind the goal, are going absolutely wild, as are the ones up there as well, as that's headed on goal. Keeper's got no hope, and the finish there, fantastic. I'm on board, viewers. I am fully on board right now. This is it now. This is the climb. This is the climb. This is the clear that, please. It's away. It's well away. Maybe a counter attack, maybe? No, they've headed it over though. No danger. So far, so good. Let's get to half time in the lead. Maybe a 2-0 lead, viewers, as we keep our eyes peeled. Phillips has come out to this wide left-hand side. Finds Slews cut inside. Cleared away. And Blythe again. They're definitely playing sort of a counter-attacking style here, and it's looking pretty good. Options through the middle. Cantrell comes across to cover though, and we calmly deal with it at the back. I feel like we've seen the team today. I feel like we've actually seen us be on the ball, doing things, not just launching it anywhere. As Smith, but the ball, I can't go over how good the ball is. Matthew Smith has been, look, this has been coming, I feel like, all season. There's been more to Matthew Smith's game. He picks it up in a deep area as he travels over towards the halfway line. Just before he gets there, plays a killer ball to Phillips, whose pace gets on the end of it, and he slams it into the back of the net. It's Boston 2, Blythe 0. This is a doddle. Oh, the Bostonians are loving it. Golden generation, takeover. It's all kicking off, viewers. I'm not sure we deserve any of it, but we'll have it. We'll take it all. After a year and a half of averageness, is this the time when we become the best team in England? All right, we need to calm down. This is getting daft. I'm very pleased with the performance so far, lads. Keep it going. They're loving it. I'm loving it. You're loving it. We're all loving it. I might create that as a phrase. I'm loving it. No one else will ever use that. Or maybe it should be, we're loving it, because we all are, everyone. All right, we've got the ball with our goalkeeper, and I'm inclined to talk about what might just happen here. Our midfield too are being allowed to run the show. There's always a free pass on. It's just so good. I'm so pleased this tactic works in the lower levels of football as well. I'll put a link in the description to the tactic I've got that I used for Liverpool when I did very well in a series with them early this year. If you fancy giving it a go, and let me know how you get on with it, as we're just playing a wonderful... Look at us. They can't get near us. We're unbelievable. It's like watching Barcelona in the Vanarama North. Cantrell ball in. Phillips is there. Penalty kick. Referee. Get them all off. Send them all off. It's a penalty then to be taken by number 7, Jones, to make it 3-0 Boston. Oh, and he... Can we edit that one out? I said, can we edit that one out? Nowhere to be seen, viewers. Wrightson, ball in, a chance, hits the crossbar, cleared away, no danger. Everyone's playing quite well. There's no need to make a change here. Comley, back to Statham. Can we work another opening? Surely not. Every time we get the ball, I feel obliged to say something. As the ball's cleared away, Minivan's not going to let him get past. Okay, maybe on this occasion he's going to give him an opportunity, as that shot is wild. 20 minutes left to go. I just quite like the way everything's going. I don't really want to force an error from us here as the ball's played in. Offside again. Dan Maguire. You shouldn't even... What are you standing there for? I'm having a great time. Spratt puts it in. More like Pratt puts it in. That's just not offside, is it? That's just not offside. That's unfair. Apparently we bought the officials for longer than I realised. That was onside. Clearly onside. Comfortably onside. I'm going to bring Kean Taylor in for Comley to slot him back into that role because he's our preferred option in there. As a corner's played in, I suspect this is just because we've made a change. Is there another goal coming our way? It started with a throw-in, and now we've worked it to Smith on the edge of the box. Is he going to go for goal? He is! Oh, Matthew Smith, welcome to the party! Now make sure you leave with a goodie bag because everyone else is. 4 points now. 4 points between us and the playoffs, and the charge is well and truly on. Smith here. What a finish this is, by the way. Edge of the box. There's no stopping it. Minivan, ball over the top. Phillips to get himself a goal in this game. It's the only thing that's been missing, and missing no more. Jaden Phillips with another goal, and we're just on fire. It's actually his second goal of the game, viewers. It was such a long time ago. There's been so much incident in between that it's easy to forget. As there's no way we're going to get a fifth, is there? Not again. Oh, no, not again. Our goal difference in this episode has been mesmeric. I don't know what to title today's episode. Did we go with Golden Generation? Board Takeover? Boston Playoff Push? I don't know what to call it. There's so many options. I don't know what to do. Or just, I don't know, Jaden's party. Regardless, viewers, it's a 4-0 thumping. It could have been 5. A demolition job down in the Vanarama North. Who knew we had such technical ability? I did. The two midfielders, we were getting nothing out of them. That's going to bring us to the end of today, though. If you've enjoyed it, and I get the sense you may well have done, do drop a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. This has been a jamboree. I've had a lovely time. Next time we meet, then, there's not too many games left in the season, though, so it won't be too far away. But I'll see you for it soon. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Much love to you all. Goodbye.